Welcome to this module on using free as a business model. Now, there's two ways that a company, or two broad ways that a company can use freebies to promote itself. One of which is loss leaders, and we will have a segment a little bit later on in this course that will talk about that. Let's go over some of the loss leaders that a company can have. You can give away a part of your product or service to get the people involved or into your sales pipeline with the hope of them purchasing down the line. You can have a demo. You can have them try your product or basic version of your product in the hope that they will buy the added benefits to get even more out of your product. All of those are loss leader. Now, what I want to talk to you about is really having free as a business model. What is the difference between the two? Well, you don't necessarily generate revenues from your business model by selling your product. What do I mean by that? Let's give an example. Let's take Facebook, for example. Facebook does not charge users any money to use the platform. You can create an account, you can write articles, you can publish photos, you can send messages to your friends, you can organize all sorts of events. All of this is free for the user. Now, how does Facebook make money? Well, they grew a big following, and this is what they rent out. So if there's companies that are interested in getting known and they want to use Facebook as a promotional platform, they will buy ads and they will rent the database of Facebook, and this is how to generate revenue. So this is a business model, and we're talking about this here because it is not uncommon, especially on the online app platform, social media type of model. It is very common that you will see software or applications using either the loss leader type of strategy or free as a business model. Now, what are the dangers of adopting free as a business model? Well, you have a lot of front-end cost, so you have to develop something that you think is going to be very attractive for your potential users. Then you have to get it known, and you have to have a big following for you to be able to turn around and sell or rent that database to potential advertisers. Now, obviously Facebook, not everybody can be a Facebook, but for smaller companies, you also have influencers that are using that business model. What are influencers? Well, there are people that built a channel, built a following, and what they do is they turn around and they try to monetize that database. Exactly the same thing that Facebook is doing. So you have a lot of people on YouTube doing this. I came across a few people with bodybuilding. They have a few 100,000 people following them, and they can either ask YouTube for money to place ads. They can have sponsors. They can have people advertising onto their platform. So there's a lot of ways for them to make money by doing that. But at the beginning, they started the channel. They created content that was all free for people to register and to grow. So it is a worthwhile business model that you might consider. It depends on what you're doing, but you have to be very careful. You have to be able to do your research and make sure that all of the time and money that you will invest in what you're doing is going to be worthwhile, and you'll be able to amortize that later down the business process. All right? Hopefully that helped you out. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free. Thank you.